My name is Madison, and I'm a ninth grader attending the local school. With club activities ending and the entrance exam season approaching, I'm enjoying a fun school life. I'm an only child, living with my dad and mom.
Suddenly I have a craving for McDonald's fries.
Oh, that sounds great. Now I'm craving them too.
You want fries, right? How about I make some right now?
But we want McDonald's fries, you know?
Just frying the frozen fries at home won't taste the same, though.
There's actually a way to make fries at home that taste just like McDonald's.
Really, Mom, you're amazing. I love you.
Me too? Lisa, I love you.
You two are so straightforward.
But how do you make them taste like that?
Yeah, it's just salt flavor, so how do you make it?
To make them taste like McDonald's, you just need to add beef tallow to the vegetable oil.
Beef tallow, beef tallow. Will that really make it like McDonald's?
I don't really get it, but if Mom says so, it must be true. It's definitely going to taste like McDonald's.
Yeah. McDonald's fries. McDonald's fries.
Here we go, McDonald's fries. McDonald's fries.
If this doesn't work out, I'm probably going to have to go buy some.
These are my parents, and our family is really close, enjoying lively and fun days together. Recently, I've gone into the habit of going to cafes with my mom. Mom, we finally made it to this cafe.
And make sure Noah doesn't find out about this.
I know. Excuse me, can we have 2 big strawberry parfaits and 2 coffees, please?
We finally get to try their parfait.
We've been looking forward to this day ever since we found this place.
Yes, I even tried to distract myself by looking for other interesting cafes.
Mom, doing that only made the wait feel even longer.
Well, that's a happy kind of wait, isn't it?
Just like this, we would spend our weekends exploring interesting cafes and enjoying tea and parfaits together. I have a certain goal in mind. You know, I really want to go to Kyo's afternoon tea once. My recent dream is to enjoy delicious parfaits and coffee there by myself.
Oh, that's a wonderful dream.
But Madison, isn't it a bit daunting to go into a restaurant by yourself for the first time?
No, I've been going with Mom many times, so.
Ahem. It's something Madison wants to do, so she'll be just fine.
Wait, wasn't Madison about to say something just now?
Alright, I'm going to save up my allowance and help out around the house more to make it happen.
That's great, Madison, very dependable of you.
Hey, you too? Are you hiding something from me?
My goal is to go to the afternoon tea at a high-end restaurant called Kyoseka. I love spending time alone, so I've always dreamed of going to such a wonderful place by myself. So I saved up my allowance, and finally, I did it. I finally saved up enough money. Now I can go to afternoon tea.
Congratulations, Madison. You worked really hard to help out.
Setting a goal and working towards it. That's impressive, Madison.
Thank you. It's all thanks to your support, Mom and Dad. I'll go this weekend. I'm so excited.
That place is one of my favorites too. Make sure you enjoy it to the fullest.
Dad's recommendation. I can't wait for the weekend. My dad knows a lot about cafes because of his job. Since it was a place he recommended, I was even more excited. A few days later, the long-awaited weekend arrived, and I hurried to the restaurant.
Welcome. How many in your party?
Just one.
What? You're alone? Where are your parents?
Yes, I'm here by myself today. It was my dream to come here alone.
How old are you?
I'm a 15-year-old ninth grader.
Ha. A middle schooler? Are you kidding me?
What? I'm not kidding. Is a 15-year-old not allowed in?
Of course not. No way you're getting in here without your parents. This is a high-end restaurant.
But I brought money. And there's no rule saying I can't.
Listen, this isn't a place for a broke kid like you to come alone. You're out of place. Do you understand what I'm saying?
But I saved up money and came all this way.
I don't care. Letting you in would lower the restaurant's reputation. If you want to come, bring your parents next time.
But.
Stop being so persistent. No means no. Even if you force your way in, we won't serve you anything.
That's so cruel.
Just go home already. You're bothering the other customers. Now, turn around and leave.
When I arrived at the restaurant, I was turned away by a staff member named Newton because I was a middle school student. I was really looking forward to it, so I was deeply shocked and just stood there. Even though I tried to persist for a while, Newton's refusal made me increasingly angry. That's it? You're so unreasonable. I'm calling my dad.
I told you from the start to bring your parents, didn't I? This is why I hate dealing with kids. They get emotional so quickly.
Hello, Dad?
Hey, Madison. How's your dream visit to Kiyosaka going? Are you enjoying it?
No. Actually, I got turned away by the staff and can't get in. I explained everything properly, but I can't stand this person.
What? You got turned away? Why would that happen?
They said it's because I'm a middle schooler, can't earn money, and that I'm out of place.
What? Someone at Kiyosaka said that.
I think you can hear me, so let me just say this. It's also the parents' fault for letting a child come alone. Like father, like son, as they say. It's really true.
Did you hear that? This is the worst. And now I'm going to be late for my cram school.
Yes, I heard it all. That must have been tough for Madison. Leave the rest to me and go to your cram school safely.
Okay, thanks, Dad. Well then, Mr. Newton, I'm leaving now.
Finally, you're leaving. Don't come back and bother us again.
I felt very upset, but decided to leave it to my dad and left the scene. The next day, my parents and I were summoned to Kiyosaka.
I'm Carmel, the owner. I deeply apologize for the unpleasant experience you had yesterday.
I'm Raul, the manager. I'm truly sorry for what happened yesterday.
Please, both of you, raise your heads. So, is that person from yesterday not here?
I apologize. We called him in earlier, but
It seems he's late. We are truly sorry.
I see. In a way, it's quite typical of him, isn't it?
Oh, sorry I'm late. Wait, that kid from yesterday? Why are you here?
You, how dare you speak like that?
What? Why are you so angry?
Because of you, we couldn't buy fruit from any market. Thanks to you, we can serve nearly half of our menu items to customers.
What? That's not my problem, is it? Don't drag me into weird stuff like this.
Mr. Noah, I am deeply sorry. Manager, why did you hire him? You have no eye for talent at all.
I'm sorry, owner. You're absolutely right.
Wait, she's the owner? What? This situation makes no sense to me.
Raul scolded Newton, who showed up late without any remorse. Carmel addressed Newton, who was still confused by the situation, especially seeing me there.
This man is Mr. Noah, the president of the largest fruit market in Japan. With just one word from him, suppliers like us won't be able to procure even a single piece of fruit.
Nice to meet you. As introduced, I'm Noah. You must be Newton. Thank you for taking care of my daughter yesterday.
The largest fruit market in Japan? Wait, you mean the Kiyosaka market's president? So, this kid is the president's daughter.
Enough of this. You've been disrespectful since yesterday. I heard you turned her away just because she was a middle school student, even though she had money. We always say to provide first-class hospitality to every customer.
No, you've got it wrong. There's no way I'd do something like that. She must be making things up because she didn't have enough money and felt embarrassed.
That's a lie. You said I was out of place and turned me away. It's useless to play dumb. I remember your face and name clearly.
Give me a break. I didn't say anything like that. You must have been too nervous and misheard something.
Newton, are you really saying you didn't do it?
Yes, this is a complete misunderstanding. I may not be the best student type, but I did my job properly.
Can you still say that after seeing this footage?
Ha! Security camera footage. I thought the entrance camera couldn't see that spot. No, this angle, could it be?
Yes, it was clearly captured by the hallway camera. So, from what you just said, it's true what happened yesterday, right?
Newton, who was intently watching the security camera footage, suddenly lifted his head with a smug expression.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the one who kicked that kid out.
You. Why would you do such a thing?
Come on, this is a high-end place, right? A high-end place. A middle school kid can't just walk in here alone like it's no big deal. I did it to protect the reputation of this restaurant.
Are you serious? That behavior actually damages our reputation. You should have been able to figure that out with a little thought.
What? How does kicking a kid out hurt our reputation?
The other customers inside the restaurant sight too. We've received complaints on our website and reviews criticizing your behavior.
True hospitality means sincerely welcoming every customer, even those who normally wouldn't come. That's what first-class service is all about.
So you're saying this is all my fault? That kid is to blame for everything. If I had known she was a rich girl, I wouldn't have kicked her out.
So if she wasn't rich, you would have kicked her out. You're the worst.
Shut up. If you're rich, come with your parents. That way, the restaurant's revenue goes up.
I dreamed of coming here alone. That's why I saved up my allowance and came.
Ha! If you're a rich kid, you could just get a lot of allowance and come right away. Stop exaggerating and making a big deal out of it.
Sorry, but that's part of our family values. We might be wealthier than others, but we've never given Madison special treatment.
She saved her monthly allowance and worked hard to earn extra money. She has been looking forward to this for months.
I worked hard to save up and then I had to deal with someone like you. It's just my luck.
You! Talking like you know everything. I'm trying hard to maintain the high standards of this place. I'm working hard to match the high-level clientele.
And how is that relevant here?
It's very relevant. I'm busting my butt here, and then a middle school kid shows up. It looks like she's just here to mess around. So I was trying to teach her a lesson to not take things lightly.
Raul, visibly furious, addressed Newton, who was panting heavily.
Enough already. In the end, you're only thinking about yourself. I'm not denying the effort, but your attitude is rotten to the core. You're fired. Never show your face at our store again.
Fired. Wait a minute. Are you serious?
Of course. How can you not understand that? You're getting angry because your faults are being pointed out. No matter how hard you try, you'll never be a suitable employee here.
What? What is this? This kid. It's your fault. Because of you, I'm fired. How are you going to take responsibility, huh?
Don't misunderstand. You're the one who damaged the store's reputation. Your personality, which only knows how to lash out, is why you're being fired. If you're upset, reflect on your actions.
Even the owner is saying this. Is this really something worth being fired over? This is too harsh. I'm going to spread this all over social media.
You really don't understand anything, do you? Because of you, the store's reputation in the market has plummeted. Restoring trust will take time. Even firing you won't fix this. The impact will last.
That's right. This is a serious defamation issue. We won't be asking for damages, but we will consult the police.
What? Are you saying I'll be arrested for this? Please, just being fired is already too much. And now the police too? That's overkill.
Given your complete lack of remorse, this is a fair decision.
It's not like your life is over. Take this time to reflect.
This can't be happening. Hey, you're the president, right? Do something. I don't care if it's your wife or daughter. I'll forgive everything up until now. Just forgive me too.
Forgive you? What position are you in to say that? This is where you should be genuinely apologizing, isn't it?
He needs a serious wake-up call. Accept your punishment quietly and use it to better yourself in the future.
Judging people by appearances will get you hurt. You've learned a lesson today. Bye-bye.
No! This can't be. How did it come to this?
Thus, we left Carmel and Raul, who kept apologizing, and Newton, who was crying, and went home. Newton was fired on the spot and was taken away by the police for defamation. Although he only received a fine since it was his first offense, most of his small savings were depleted by the payment. He tried to find a new job, but since he had worked at a famous high-end restaurant, he couldn't hide the reason for his departure and couldn't get hired as a full-time employee anywhere. The only job he found was with a cleaning agency. Despite doing dirty and tough jobs, the pay was a far cry from what he used to earn. In an attempt to relieve his stress, he started to spend money on entertainment, which eventually led to debt. Thus, Newton ended up scrubbing toilets every day, lamenting his life, while struggling to repay his debts without any way to relieve his stress. As for our family,
Wow, look at all this fruit. It's incredible.
I shouldn't have said I'd buy up all the leftovers so enthusiastically.
but it's amazing. We get to eat fruit every day.
No, Madison, it's more like we have to eat all this fruit before it goes bad.
Hey, isn't there something off about the way you're saying that in Japanese?
What should we start with? Oh, I want to eat the peaches.
Let's eat them first since they spoil quickly, until we're sick of them.
Hey, there's no need to force ourselves like that. We can freeze them to make them last longer, or even use them as ice cubes in soda.
Noah, our fridge isn't industrial sized, you know?
Yes, I apologize. I'll reflect on that.
Hey, you two, it's a fruit party. Cheer up and smile.
Speaking of smiles, there's a saying about how they bloom.
Did you know that fruit comes after the flowers bloom?
Hey, why are you both so negative? Since then, we've been living our usual lively days. Today, our house was overflowing with fruit thanks to something strange my dad said. Strawberries, apples, pears, pineapples, the colorful variety made me excited. However, my mom was worried about how to handle it all, and my dad regretted his hasty remark. It's up to me to step in and liven things up with a fruit party. Worst case, we can turn everything into jam to make it last longer, so it should be fine. Ignoring my parents' worried faces, I started planning a big party with lots of friends. And so, our family enjoyed a fruity and fun time together.
If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.